Hey, Saseni, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're doing fine. Welcome back to this channel. My good name is Ann. I'm ukipenda Mama Shani kama kawaida. I'm back with another video. It has been a while. I don't know. I'm not so much consistent in my videos, but it's because of 1 2 3. That's why I'm not so consistent like before, but I apologize for that. So welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, please feel much welcome. If you are returning subscriber, karibu sana. Just feel ukiwa home, feel part of the family. I like friends, I like new visitors, yani mnakuja na mnabaki hapa. So as you have gone maybe through my channel, most of the time we do most of the Gulf life. I'm in Gulf, based in Iraq right now. I'm in Baghdad. So huko nipo nafanyia kazi. And if you're in Gulf, if maybe you have any question about Gulf, always feel free to comment down below. I'll answer you. If you are back in Kenya, maybe there's something you'd like to know more about Gulf, just uliza hapo chini ama kwa Instagram. Kila mahali najitanga an annex. Hata ukienda Facebook, my good name is an annex. So karibuni sana, feel much welcome. Yani we are at 349 subscribers. Please tufanye ile kitu tufike at least 500. Tucheze hapo by the end of this year. Wacha tukue at least tumefika 500, ndio next year tuanze another road, ama God willing, even if it's by the end of this year tukue tuna almost 1000, I'll appreciate for that. So if you are there, most of the people who watch the videos don't subscribe. I don't know why. Please subscribe. It won't cost, it won't be, itakuwa inakukata anything kwa kusubscribe. So feel much loved and feel much welcome to this channel. So today I'm not doing much about, okay, it's more of Gulf, but it's more of life. And first I want to put a disclaimer to my videos. Aki, please, if you watch my video, don't take a negative part. Yani, I don't know, the last video it had a lot of negativities. I don't know why. It was, doing that video, it was my life, and I never did that video with any bad sikuifanya na any bad intention, by the way. It was just ile tu nafanya video, just I think talking more about your past, it makes you heal better more than kuiweka ndani ya roho. So I don't know why you have to take a negative part, you go and reach to someone, ama you peleke mtu, then ilete mambo mingi. So if you are in this channel, if you are my follower, ama you are part of this family, please, even just pick even a small good thing and take it out there. Don't focus more about the negative things. It won't help. So to the disclaimer, please, if I make maybe, you know, every person is to mistake. If I make a mistake in my video, just come down and be, and here ukufanya poa. And I like correction, by the way. So instead of taking negative things to people, please be good, be gentle, by the way. So in today's in today's video, as you have seen in the title, there is this thing about long distance relationship, the long relationship with the kids, with your babies, especially for us when you're tuko Gulf. How do you handle these things? Sometimes it's very, very hard to handle these things, because most of the time, especially when it comes to long distance relationship, if you are not used to it, it might end up not being good for you. Because like for me, I can say for the longest time I've been in a relationship, it have always been a long distance relationship. So I mostly know how to cope with it and how to manage it. Before you end it to that extremely bad, I know how to control it. So I don't know, when you're to Gulf, maybe you left a boyfriend, ama you left your husband back in Kenya. It's not specific a boyfriend, but maybe a husband who you have kids with. na maybe mwenye anakaa na watoi, how do you cope with that? How do you keep in touch? Yani how do you make sure that your relationship is too much, yani mko tu ile meshikana tu vizuri? How do you cope with the kids? Like for me, my kid now is with my mom, and if there is something I love most, is talking to my daughter. Yani for me and my daughter, we always have that conversation. Hata kama ni ile ya utoto, I always try as much as I can to have that conversation with my daughter. Most of the time maybe at night. You know, the ile masaa yetu huku na ya Kenya, okay, it's the same time, but sometimes you find that ile time wao wako free to talk to, as tuko free. Yani that is the time that uko tu ile busy. Like maybe kama saa shule ziko karibu kufungwa watu wa gaf, you know, that time maybe from 8, maybe from 7 to 9, that is the time Kenya unaweza ongea na mtoi vizuri before alale and all that. That time maybe huko ndiko uko ile busy uko ile kupika, fanya hivi. At the end of the day unapata hujapata that enough time to talk with the baby, and that mostly that affects me, because ile masaa nataka kuongea na mtoi maybe from 8 to 9, unapata that time niko so busy, sipati ile time mob ya kuongea na mtoi. At end up that mtoi napiga simu, at the end of the day mama ananiambia mtoi ashalala, na hata amshwa ati ndio tuongee. But as much as I do that, I always try to create that extra time for my daughter. Saa zile there is no time mama atanichata anize, are you busy, mtoi ataka kuongea na wewe, afadhali nijifiche kwa nyumba niende maybe kwa room yangu, I just have that 10 minutes conversation with my daughter. There is those people maybe we in Gulf and you don't have, maybe the people back in Kenya who are with their kids don't give even that time. Yani sijui what they think, because I think every mom mwenye ako Gulf, we need that time with our kids. No, despite that hatuko na wao, those people in Kenya need to create that time for us. Unaona, hata kama mtoi ametoka shule, sijui mala utaambiwa mtoi amelala, au sijui mala mtoi anacheza. Okay, anacheza, but can't I get even that 5 minutes kuongea na mtoi? Sometimes it's very stressful. I know, I have some friends, and I know it's very stressful kukua maybe the people back in Kenya wenye wanakaa na watoi wako ama na mtoi wako, they don't create that time for you to bond with the kids. And sometimes it goes in an extent of watoto kusahau hata mama yao exist. Unaona? Because unapata maybe unaweza enda even a month bila hata kuongea na mtoi. Reason being, si ati utumi pesa, unatuma pesa mtoi akaepoa, but wale watu meachia your kid back in Kenya, hawa create that time for you kubondi na watoto wako. Sijui shida inakuanga nini. They take that advantage. I know our friend, we were talking with her, and yani tulikuwa tunaongea tu hii conversation ya distance with our kids, and she was telling me it went in a point that alikuwa ameacha watoi na mamake, but they were not those in very good terms na mom, with her mom, and it reached a point, unaona sasa kama wenye wako nje, maybe unaweza enda ushikwe, and the communication maybe between your parents and the kids, between you and the parents, maybe phone, unaona kama umeshikwa umeenda deportation, sometimes conversation kuongea na mzazi haikuangi rahisi, and wajua unaweza enda deportation and you stay like a month, some weeks without kuongea na wao, and they end up kufind watoto wako na mambo mingi, ama it end up hata watoto kuambiwa your mama alikufa. And the time unatokelezea watoto wako back in Kenya, it comes very hard to convince those kids that mimi ni mama yako. Ama another thing that affect us, maybe let's not talk more about the relationship, about hii mambo ya kudate na nini, because I know dating will always create that time kuongea na chali yako ama na demu yako. For that hatukosangi, but I think most of the thing that huwa tunakosa ni hii bond ya watoto. Because utapata sometimes unapata hata mtu, yani you are very consistent on kutuma pesa Kenya ndio mtoi akae maisha poa. Unaona? Hata kama hauyuko, you just want your kid to live that good life. But do the people that unatumia pesa, do they keep your kid kwa hiyo environment yenye unataka? Do they give your kids that, yani kuna ile tu yenye tunataka, unaona? But you find most of us, okay, for me I can say, for me I'm totally good. For me I'm totally good. My mom, she's in her own class, yani my daughter gets everything. Everything that anataka, I can guarantee that my mom does her best to my daughter. I think my mom does much better than even the way I can do for my daughter. That one, I don't complain. So, I know, like, apart from me, there is other girls we work in Gulf, unatuma ata 20k. Like now it's Christmas season. Like, so, najua this month, hii mwezi tukilipwa ndio tunabaya watoi nguo za Christmas, tunawapakejia maybe pesa ya Christmas, date 12 na Happy New Year. Because I don't think ikifika December, kuna pesa ingine tunapata katikati. So this is the month that we are budgeting on the Christmas and everything. Yani sacrifice, for us we sacrifice a lot because at the end of the day utapata mimi hata sijajinunulia anything for the Christmas. Hata hiyo sikukuu ikifika hiyo 25, nitakula tu kawaida venye huku kunakuliwa. I will not do a special thing at June Christmas. I hope tuna understand. But wewe umesacrifice hivyo ukatuma 5k mtoi abaiwe nguo ya sikukuu. How many of us tuko hapa? Yani mtoi umetuma 5k mtoi abaiwe nguo ya sikukuu. Sasa hiyo nguo na kiatu. But at the end of the day you find your mom ama the person who is staying with the kid ameenda kabaya mtoto wangu nguo ya mtush. Okay, it's not bad. But being a Christmas, at least hata sisi tunataka ukitumiwa picha, ukitumiwa foto ya mtoi, ufeel poa. Una work hard juu huyo mtoi. At least unataka mtoto wako akwe at least classic hiyo day. Unaona juu it's not that every day tunawabayanga nguo mpya. You see? It's not that every day tunatuma pesa wabaiwe nguo. There are so many other things we are doing in between here. But when it comes to Christmas, at least we are tuna sacrifice to make sure that our kids have that standard life. How many of us watatuma do na ile nguo mtoto wako atabaiwa Christmas, hata ukipigwa picha you can't not even post that photo. Yani unakaa tu, you cry with bitterness ukijua ulituma 30k home. Ulituma 30k, maybe 10 ziende kwa account na 20 wajipange nazo the whole month. Christmas, kutoka date 12, Christmas na Happy New Year. This is hii mwezi November, our salary for this month, it's the one that will budget for December. Then the salary for December, ndio tutarudisha watoi shule nayo January. Yani sometimes unapata hata mzazi, the people that are back in Kenya that, okay, life ni ngumu Kenya. I know the living has gone very high. We understand. Now that's why we are working very hard here. But utaniambia because the living is high, mtoto wangu hatavaa nguo ya 2k na ni sikukuu. I'm the one who is working. I'm the mother. I'm working hard for that. But utapata you send that money and the kid atabaiwa nguo ya 300. And you are like seriously? Mtoi ni dame amebaiwa nguo atavaa sahi maybe ako 3 years, nguo atavaa hadi 5 years. Like seriously? Okay, nguo ni mzuri, atukatai abaiwe nguo, maybe atavaa for a while. But usibaie don't buy the kids those nguo zinafika huko. Those were our times that tulikuwa tunabaiwa nguo itatupeleka itatuserve 3 years. But the kids that we are lazy nowadays, mbaye ka nguo sexy, nguo classic, hata kama ita cost hiyo 1500, at least nguo mtoto atavaa that 1 year. Ikizeeka, God will come. There is always God's time, you see. So when I don't know, I think this is most of the thing that is affecting most of the people who are in Gulf. The kids are not getting the best we need while working in Gulf. I don't know. Can someone comment down below and tell me, is it true? Is it whatever I'm talking, is it true? That do you send money na Kenya unasema mtoi abaiwe habaiwi and you end up kufeel vibaya? Do you send money? Okay, not even you send money. How many of us wenye me, I'll just be honest, vitu kama KFC, kitu kama pizza, kitu kama what else? Okay, this fast food, let me call it the fast food. Most of the fast food nimekuja kuzionea gaf because mimi nimetoka ushago. Fast food tumekuja kuzionea gaf, but kama those fast food nimekuja kuzionea gaf, can I now treat my baby at her age and introduce to her this fast food? It's not that expensive back in Kenya. Like for me, I always try to, like in 2 months, I take 1 month that najua nitapea mtoi wangu even if it's 2K. And I find someone, maybe my cousin or my best friend, go pick my daughter, mpeleke TRM, not TRM, Juja Mall, sorry. Mpeleke Juja Mall, let that kid end a swing, acheze, let her enjoy the day. Then after that, mbaye KFC, let her eat. Wacha ajue kuna life ingine apart from ile kuku my mom anampikianga home. Kuna kuku ingine anaweza kula. Wacha aende kule nini Juja Mall, wacha akule pizza. You see, at least we are trying. Hii pesa tunatafuta juu ya watoto wetu, and if my baby is not living that life I want, sijui mbona nikuwe gaf, sijui mbona nikuwe najitesa huku na she's not getting the best. You see, I don't want to say we spoil our kids and don't save. We save, at the same time we have to give them a good life. You see, so if you are there, yani nowadays kulikuja hata vitu za online. I know apart from sisi wenye tuko Iraq, in Iraq I know using M-Pesa it's very difficult. Yani you can't order anything and pay with M-Pesa back in Kenya ukiwa huko Iraq. That is one disadvantage of Iraq. But if you're in Qatar, you're in Saudi, you are in other countries, you can be able to order something online na ulipe na M-Pesa na ikuwe delivered. Now things are very cheap. Yani means of kubai vitu imekuwa too much. Yani unaweza order kitu from Instagram, you order, you pay, now you just try your means zifike home. At least mtoi abambike. Unaona? Kama ni hiyo apelekwe Juja Mall, aende akule, kuna hiyo pay bill, ulitumiwa pay bill, ulipe na pay bill na mtoi atatosheka. I know most of the time ukitumia hii pesa na useme mtoto apelekwa maybe to those outside places and they are swing na nini, the parent will ask you, anatumia 2,000 for only 2 hours. Even that is more, because I think 1,000 it's enough depending na kwenye anatoka. Utasikia ukiambiwa unajua hiyo 1K iko na unga ya kukula mwezi mzima. Okay, it's true, it has that unga ya kukula mwezi mzima, but mtoi atai experience life ya nje lini? You see, mtoi atai jua kuna I think the first time my daughter went for a photo shoot and hiyo kuswing, by then she was very excited. I think she never knew there is something else kuliko yenye naonanga home, unaona? And now she's the one who always remind me, Mom, nataka kwenda Juja Mall. Mom, nataka kwenda photo shoot. I think at my age sijaienda photo shoot. I won't lie. Now is the time I think maybe nikienda Kenya I'd do the photo shoot. But sijai kuwa na in a position ya kuenda photo shoot and everything. But now my daughter at her age, she's now approaching 5 years, anajua photo shoot. Anajua, Mom, lazima unibaie nguo mpya ndio niende photo shoot. Mom, lazima nikuwe nimevaa hivi ndio nione. My daughter now, she is even telling my mom, I want 2 clothes. Unipakie nguo 2 za kwenda photo shoot. Now, I'm trying to kumlea according to the generation sasa yenye iko. It's not that I want to spoil her, but I'm trying to kumweka that kind of life. She's a girl. She need to be treated like a baby girl. And I don't know, you people, what you do to your kids. Yani, what are those things that you give your kids to make them feel comfortable, know that their mom are working hard because of them? Ebu comment there down, because now it's Christmas season. When you tuko gav, what are you doing? Me even, I don't even have an idea, but naangalia to be honest, I've not planned anything apart from nguo za sikukuu na nini. Anything else sija plan for the Christmas, but I think in between the Christmas, she have to go to swim. She have maybe a photo shoot. I'm not quite sure. But even if it's not during the December holiday, on January before she goes to school, she has to go for a photo shoot. So comment there down, what are these things that you feel that you want to do to your daughter or to your son or to your kids, and maybe even you don't have someone to do them for you. There are people back in Kenya, even if you utume hiyo do hawatawafanyia, so you end up saving everything because una mtu akufanyia. How many of us, wangapi wanaafectwa na hiyo kitu? How many of you are there, unataka mtoia kule sikukuu na nguo smart, kiatu poa, at least hata ukitumiwa picha ya Christmas, you are like, kweli nimefanya kazi. You know, these are things that wazina to motivate. Ukiona mtoi wako ako smart, ako top notch, yani mtoi anaka amevaa dress poa, amevaa kiatu poa, kanywele kameshukwa vizuri, yani you feel motivated, you want hata next year akuwe tu hivyo. But once umefanya hiyo all that, you have all that effort, umetuma do Kenya mtoi abaiwe nguo, unasikia mtoi alibaiwa nguo ya 500, alibaiwa kale kakiatu alibaiwa last year, bado ndiko unaambiwa tutaosha atavaa tu haijaharibika. We don't buy for them juu zimeharibika, it's just that tunataka wa change. Sijui wangapi wako hapo. If you are there, please comment down below. It's Christmas season, it's approaching. What are your plans? Because I know November is the salary that we are planning all these things for Christmas. I don't know how many we are, how many out here wako gaff, you are struggling, but at the end of the day, your kids don't live according to the standard you want. So comment down below. That is it for today. Tomorrow maybe we have another video. I don't know. Sorry for that. I'm not very sure. I've not been consistent, and the reason being why, I better be honest, the reason why I've been not be consistent with my channel is because I want to do most of the lifestyle. Maybe I want to focus most on lifestyle, most on homemaking, yani house chores and cooking. Cooking and house chores is all. Then I want to focus maybe on couple goals. Those are my areas in content creation. But since I'm in GAF, still sija achieve what I want. So still bear with me, bear with time. Time is coming, maybe 3 to 4 months, inshallah, I'll be there. And let's grow. Before we start doing those content, wacha tukue tumefika 1,000 subscribers, ndio hata tukifika hapo itakuwa ina flow. Tutakuwa tuna flow na rhythm. I promise to give you the best content once I go back to Kenya, because my area of content creation, it doesn't add up here. Yani, I can't catch up with the surrounding, with housemaid work. So, but still tunasukuma pole pole until tufike hapo. Poa. Love you guys. Love you so much. Till next time, from me to you. Love you.